Hi, today we're going to be learning how to link Google Sheets with N8N so that we can automate the creation of sheets, the updating of those sheets, the retrieval of information, and so on. So first we're going to have to head to Google Cloud. Please log in with the right account. This account should be the Google account where you have your sheets in Google Sheets, okay? And then click Console. Great. Now what we'll have to do is create a new project. So just come here, new project. Please name it whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it as it is and click Create. It's going to start creating your project, and once it has been created, you can click here and it will be available. So just click to select. And now what we'll have to do is look for Google API Sheets, actually Google Sheets API, and we'll have to enable it. Once it has been enabled, we'll have to click to OAuth consent screen, get started. Here, please write whatever name you want. Okay, I'm just going to write N8N Sheets link, and here select the email that it's going to show up when you click the dropdown. Now select external, click next. Now enter the same email that you have selected in app information. And finally, click I agree, continue, and create. Now we'll have to head to audience. This audience tab is inside of API and services or consent screen, just to make sure that you're not lost. And now we'll have to add user. Just write the email of the account that you are logged in and that you have the Google Sheets in. Then head to clients and create a new client. Here, select web application. You can leave the name as it is, doesn't matter. And then you'll have to go back to N8N, add a node just by searching Google Sheets. Select wherever action you want. And once you are inside, click in this dropdown and click create new credential and click on the OAuth redirect URL to copy the URL. Then you'll have to go back to Google Cloud and add an authorized redirect URI, paste it, and create the OAuth client ID. You'll be given a client ID and a client secret. Just copy the client ID, paste it here, and copy the client secret and paste it in client secret. You'll have to save and then click sign in with Google. Select the account where you have the sheets. In my case, it's the first one. A message like this will appear saying that Google has not verified the application. Just hit continue, select all the permissions and click continue. And now it's going to be connected successfully. So now I'm going to explain you how to use each operation inside of this node. Okay, so first, if you have different accounts, be sure to select the right account. Then select sheet within document or document. You have two different resources of actions. First, we're going to be reviewing the document resource. So the two operations that exist is create and delete. It is basically to create a spreadsheet or delete a spreadsheet. And in the case of creating a spreadsheet, we'll have to write the title of the spreadsheet that we want. Or if we are deleting it, we could pick it by URL or by ID, okay? Then if we change the resource to sheet within document, we'll have more operations. First of all, append or update row. First, we'll have to select the document from list, outbound system in my case. We'll have to select what sheet we want to modify. In my case, I would modify available phone numbers, and it's going to map automatically all the different columns that we have inside our sheet. Just so that you can understand what I'm talking about, as you can see in this available phone number sheet, I have phone number, phone calls today, max calls per day, and so on. And here, as you can see, there are the same columns. Okay, you can also map automatically. This is much more advanced because you have to make sure that the input that this node will receive has to match exactly the name of the column and so on. So I would recommend just for beginners to start with this. Then column to match on, you'll have to select what value from these different columns is being used to identify which row it should be updating or appending to. Okay, so in my case, it makes sense to match using the phone number because it's a unique identifier that it's not going to be repeated. So just select phone number, and now I should be dropping all the values that came before. These values that came before can be obtained if we add another node of sheets. And instead of append or update row, we use get rows, that it's going to return a lot of rows. Okay, we can filter. For example, the status should be active. As you see, there is one that it's in status active. And if we run it, it's going to return the phone number with status active. We can also update a row instead of append or update. We can also clear all the contents, create, delete, and delete rows or columns. I hope that this has been useful. If you also want to connect the Google Calendar account to N8N so that you can start with your AI voice agent, you have the video right now at the center of the screen so that you can go and watch it. See you there.